Sure. We're with Clear Channel Radio, representing Channel 933. What? Okay. We're with Clear Channel Radio, representing Channel 933. What we're selling is commercial airtime as a medium of advertising, and who we're selling is Solo Insurance, a local insurance company in San Diego.
Hello, Mr. Gibson. My name is Justin Frank. I'm here from Clear Channel Radio.
You have to please take a seat. Actually, you can just call Megan.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm here because Kelly Donner recommended you talk to you, as you know. She said you're looking for new advertising and maybe using a new medium.
We are. Kelly's actually been a customer of mine for about 5 years. I talk with her on and off. She's a nice lady, always trying to help me out. So obviously you're friends with her.
Yeah, she's a great girl. Well, the reason I'm here is I wanted to kind of feel out how your company is and just kind of check out your present situation, if that's all right.
Sounds good. Sure.
All right. Well, what advertising are you currently using with your company?
We've used TV commercials, print advertising, brochures. We actually just launched a website. We're looking to implement some direct marketing, but that's what we've used so far.
Those are great methods. What's your target demographic?
We're actually trying to reach the 18 to 34-year-old target market. We deal with people who've had multiple tickets, DUIs, that sort of thing. We actually differ from insurance companies like Allstate that actually cater to an older demographic.
Oh, good. Well, how's that advertising working for you so far?
Good. I mean, it's beneficial to an extent, I guess.
Okay. I'm just going to take some notes, that's all right.
That's fine.
All right. Well, could you give me a little bit more in-depth about you saying it's just okay?
Well, I've just been a little unsatisfied with our advertising. I mean, we're not getting enough leads from what we're currently using, and we can't find an advertising channel that generates more leads, gives us more sales calls. I mean, that is our main goal, right?
Obviously. So you'd say you're not that satisfied with your advertising then?
Pretty much. Exactly. That is the point. It's a factor that has been on my mind for a long time.
Well, have you thought about maybe doing any radio airtime commercials?
I have thought about the radio as a new channel of advertising, but I'm just kind of unsure of what it does for my company.
Well, what if I told you that Channel 933 is the most listened to station in the San Diego area? We have many clients who can testify to their success, and we've gotten them a lot of business in advertising of the products through our channel.
That actually sounds really promising. Can you tell me more?
Definitely. Well, now that I know what you're interested in, do you mind if I continue and tell you more about it?
Yeah, please do. I'm always interested in finding new ideas, new advertising channels, something to boost my sales.
All right, well, here's our media kit. Let me turn to a page here. This is going to show you our coverage area, which goes all the way from San Clemente to Tijuana, which is over 100 miles. It's the biggest in the local area. Can you see the benefit, the areas that we broadcast in?
I actually really do like the coverage in the areas you do broadcast in, but can you just tell me more of what your company can do for my, I'm still a little...
Yeah, definitely. Well, I was just about to get there. Our station also reaches a large target demographic reaching from the ages of 18 to 49. Let me show you that as well. Right here. If you refer to the media kit, which I just gave you, it shows you the target market, like I said, 18 to 49, and it's a perfect fit with what you said you were looking for. Is that correct?
Oh, that's actually really interesting. Before I saw this, I thought your station only catered to teenagers and they were the dominant listeners. I guess I was pretty much mistaken.
Yeah, a lot of people think that, but in actuality, it would fit your target market perfectly.
That actually is correct. I'm glad you came prepared, Justin. I've liked what I've heard so far, but I have a concern.
What's that?
I don't think your station can actually fully cater to my target market.
Why do you say that?
I don't want to sound harsh, but I heard your station is predominantly listened to by Caucasians. And to be honest, a lot of our clients come from a diverse ethnic composition.
Well, I can understand your concern, but let me look at this again. Right here, page 6, it shows our listening diversity by groups. As you can see, it's 39% by Hispanics, 9% by African Americans, 53% by Caucasians and other ethnic listeners. So you can see our station is beneficial to your diverse needs.
It's weird, I never knew that. I'm actually way more relaxed seeing the stats and percentages and knowing that this is actually valid information. Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm glad you like that. I have one other thing I'd like to show you. I have a piece of spec spot by DJ Hula from Channel 933. He personally recorded an on-air commercial to show you what a commercial might sound like. I don't know if you've ever heard this.
No, I haven't.
Let me just turn it on my computer. This is supposed to be my computer. Give it a second, you know these damn computers. Always loading and booting.
What's up, it's Hula. Once again, Solo Insurance is knocking out the competition with the best deals in town. Did you know that Solo Insurance has the lowest monthly payments and lowest down payments possible? It's true. The lowest monthly payments, lowest down payments. Then why haven't you called 866-750-BEST? That's 866-750-2378. You'll get KO'd by paying way too much with other companies. Call Solo and start saving now. 866-750-BEST.
See how they put the number in a lot of times, you can remember it?
866-750-2378. You can be paying less than $1 a day.
Yeah.
When you mention this ad, you get $50 off your insurance. That's $50 off your insurance. Call 866-750-BEST. You've tried the rest, now try the best. So remember, Solo Insurance is knocking out the competition with the best deals in town. Save money on your insurance by calling 866-750-BEST. 866-750-2378. That's 866-750-2378.
Again, it was almost over anyways. But, yeah. As you can tell, our spec spots give a better understanding in advance of what your commercial will sound like. They're practiced and rehearsed well, starting with stating the number multiple times to give customers a chance to take in benefit of using the insurance company and to get the phone number.
Yeah, I actually noticed how it hit on a lot of points what Solo Insurance is trying to convey to our target market, and DJ Hula sounded very convincing, excited, and he showed that we're beneficial as a company.
Definitely. Well, now you can see what I'm talking about. Our commercials are amazingly conducted.
I know we talked about a lot, but besides all that we've already discussed, are there any perks that, US Channel 933 give to your clients to build trust and relationships?
I'm glad that you asked. We actually have one really good perk. Would you like to hear it?
Okay, what is it?
All right. Well, here's the breakdown. Once your company decides to purchase airtime with us, we give you a promise. And that is that we don't believe you should keep paying for something you're not benefiting from. This means that if you do not profit from your initial investment with our company, we'll keep running commercials free of charge until you've made back your money.
I really like what you just said. That's a great trust builder for me. I could not imagine investing more money for advertising I wasn't profiting from, or investing additional money and not getting anything.
Obviously. Well, I completely agree with you, but let me break it down by numbers. So let's say you start off with $5,000 for 2 weeks of free commercials. Then you're not happy with your results. We'll run them for another 2 weeks free of charge. That's basically $5,000 free for you in the bank. We care about your success and are willing to try harder in order to keep doing business with you.
That is so important. I actually just wanted to add a concern, though, that I have. What is it actually going to cost me to generate each lead with your radio and advertising versus other ones that I could use?
So you're asking how much is it going to cost per each spot?
Yes.
It's a good question. We have a lot of different methods we can do for payment, and depends on how many commercials you want to run. We can get into that later, but does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, as long as I can get that information.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Like, we have a lot of different ways to go about it. It's kind of the ins and outs, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
All right. Well, do you have any other things that are troubling you, or do you want some papers?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm interested in your service, but I actually don't think it's the right time for my company to do business with me right now.
Can I ask what's holding you back? What's keeping you hesitating?
To be perfectly honest, I don't like how high of a price you charge. I think it's way too expensive for what our company is looking for.
Well, I understand your concern, but let me go over once more exactly what you're going to get with Channel 933. We cover a huge area which exactly meets your needs of coverage. Our listeners are exactly within your target demographic, and if you aren't happy, we'll keep running your ad for free. Doesn't that meet all the requirements for advertising?
It does meet all the requirements, but also I still have another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you meet all those requirements, but how do I know your listeners are actually going to be interested or inquire about my commercials on your station?
Well, that's a great question. Channel 933 has a huge fan base of loyal listeners due to the established personality structure of our station and our DJs. In regards to this, more listeners are likely to call in and inquire about your company because they believe what we're saying to them. So have I covered your concerns? Are you willing to do business with me?
Yes, as long as we can figure out maybe a payment plan that could fit with my company presently.
Well, like I said earlier, we can configure a payment plan that matches your current financial situation. We want to make it as comfortable for you as possible.
Thank you. That was actually a major concern, probably one of the lasting ones that I had with doing business with you.
Well, how about we start off the initial paperwork, just sign here, and we'll start figuring out some payment plans that can work for you.
Well, I'm very positive that we'll have great outcomes. I like talking to you today. You're very confident with what you said. And I look forward to talking to you in the near future, maybe tomorrow.
Definitely.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.